Okay folks, Rachel and I are back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do something really neat today. We're doing smash burgers. So we're gonna do smash burgers on the grill. The kids love them, family members love them. Everybody seems to enjoy them a lot. We do a little bit different touch on ours and everything. As you see, we've made them into the round balls.
Right.
So, and we've added some extra ingredients to this today.
Okay, so now let's start with the size of these burgers. First off, is there a reason that they're this size? I would say a little bit bigger than a golf ball, smaller than a baseball.
Bigger than a golf ball, smaller than a tennis ball. And what that does is that gives us the perfect size patty. This is about 4 ounces of meat. So if you've ever gone to one of the chain commercial burger places, it's a 4-ounce patty. Only this is gonna be better. So what we've done is we wanna try to get that 4 ounces in there. So bigger than a golf ball, smaller than a tennis ball. We rolled them up, rolled them out, and we've coated them in mustard. Probably never seen that before.
Never. A reason for that, I'm sure?
It is. It's going to help for the seasoning to adhere to it because we're using the salt and pepper blend. And not only that, but it's going to help create a nice, crispy, crunchy flavor on the outside. So this mustard is going to help with that. I have over here a bowl of nothing but, and you can see in this, it's nothing but dill pickle juice.
No, wait, what are we going to do with the pickle juice?
We're going to kick these up a notch. So when we go to our flat top, we're going to get it very hot.
Okay.
And then we're going to spoon some of this out, and then we're going to put our burger right on top of that. Extra flavor, nice moisture. It's going to give us that nice crispy flavor we're looking for, and it's going to give us that flavor that's going to be better than what?
Your neighbor.
There you go. That's what we're here for. We want a burger better than your neighbors. So we're going to go to the flat top. We're going to get this started, and we'll be right back. We want you to enjoy this burger. Okay, folks, we're over at the flat top. Now what I want to do is just show you one little trick and everything before we get this thing heated up. What happens is we go out and we cook on them, we clean them up, and then all of a sudden we don't worry about it until the next time we get ready to cook. Whether it be breakfast, dinner, whatever for the family. Then all of a sudden we look down and we have dust all over it, or we got to clean it, or we got rust on it. All kinds of things happen because this is seasoned metal. So what I always do is I clean mine when I get through with it. Then what I do is I drizzle a little oil on it, and I take parchment paper and I tear the parchment paper and I put my parchment paper all across there, and it sticks. It'll stick to it. That way if I store this in the garage, dust doesn't get on it. If I were to leave it out in the weather, rain, whatever, it's not going to hurt it, it's not going to rust. And then when I'm ready to cook, all I have to do is come in, pull this up, take this off just like so. Look how moist it is on the bottom. I can take this, throw this in the trash. And then what's going to happen is you can see how moist it is. It's already oiled, ready to go. I'm ready to start firing this up. So I'm going to fire this up, get it up to temp. We're going to come right back and start your smash burgers. Okay, folks, we're back. You noticed I have the pickle juice. I can take a teaspoon and put some on, but I'm kind of lazy and I want to be better than your neighbor, so I still want to get the pickle juice on it. So what am I going to do? I'm going to take my hamburger, I'm going to dip it, then I'm going to put it right on. I'm going to dip it, put it right on. Oh boy, you can hear the sizzle. Can you hear that sizzle? Wait until you smell this smell. Wait until you do this. Your neighbor's going to be impressed. They're going to be jealous. They're not going to know what to do with you. The only thing you're going to have a problem with when it comes to a flat top is how come you didn't buy the big one. Look at that, a little pickle juice there. I'm going to take a spoon and we're going to put just a little bit over the top. Little bit. Not going to take much, but it's going to make all the difference in the world on your burger. If we do this right, this should be the best burger you've had today. We're going to let this cook and let it cook and let it cook, and we're going to make a smash burger. Now what's the deal with the smash burger? Well, smash burger is going to be exactly what they say it is, smash. So it looks like a golf ball, tennis ball. You know, Rachel said we're going to do it in between that size, but yet we call it a smash burger. Well, smash burgers, we're going to put some weight on this, push it as flat as we can, and then once we do, then we'll flip it in a bit, and then we're going to start. So what I'm looking to do is I want to let that cook for just a little bit. I want to get that nice char on there. We're going to get a nice little sear and everything before we flatten it down. Once we flatten it down, that cooking process is going to go so fast. Now I have a burger press. You can use a giant spatula. You can use either one. Now what I suggest is, here's the trick of the day. When you do this, whether it be with a spatula or with this, when you push it down, turn it so that when you pick it up, you don't pick up half the burger on this and the other half still stuck to the griddle. So you want to make sure that you can do it so that it doesn't stick. If it does, no big deal. You just take your spatula, go underneath it, scrape it down, it'll come right off. You'll be in great shape. So don't be afraid to do this. And a lot of people are afraid to do it at home because they don't like, you know, making mistakes or having a problem or not knowing how to fix the problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell you how to fix the problem. You notice I have them spaced out. I have them spaced decently. Now, I'm looking for it to turn a little bit gray, about 1/4 inch up. So as I'm looking for it to turn gray. And you notice it's smoking, it's cooking, and it's cooking in its own fat. We're doing really, really good here. We're going to let this go for about another ½ minute. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start smashing them out. Once we smash them, get prepared, because then that's when all the action really happens. Because it's not going to take long when it's a real thin patty to cook it, so especially on a hot griddle. So we're going to do that, we're going to smash it, and then when we get ready to flip it, we're going to have some cheese, we're going to put some cheese on some of them, and then we're going to be ready to have lunch. So we're going to have a great time here. Give me 30 seconds, we're going to be right back with you. Okay, we're back with you. You can see it's starting to turn gray around the corners. You can still see where it's still pink and red on the upper side, but it's still starting to char. Still cooking good. So we're going to start smashing them. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take my burger press, and be careful, because if there's too much fat in there, it will render out and it'll splatter on you and it'll burn you. So be careful. Notice I'm turning this. I want to turn this really easy. Slide it off. And I've got a nice smash burger. I want it uniform. So if I don't like it, I can go back and smash it some more. Look at that. That's a work of art right there, folks. If I'd have been an artist, they'd have named something after me by now. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now the beauty of this is after I get these smashed, as soon as I get that last one smashed, I'm gonna almost be ready to come and flip them. So now what I'm going to do is you notice I told you I was going to come right back and flip these. Look at this. Look at that nice char. Beautiful, beautiful char we have on this burger. And then all I'm going to do is just apply just a little bit of weight. And the reason being is that I want it to make full contact with the surface. So I'm going to come back now. We're going to add some cheese. Rachel's going to hand me a slice of cheese for each one. Now the cheese, you want to keep it as cold as you can, as long as you can. Now the one thing you can do on this is you can add onions to your flat top ahead of time, so that you can do the onions, and then you can smash your burger into chopped grilled onions. You can do that ahead of time. As you can see, what I'm doing is I'm just pressing it down to make good full contact. Now Rachel's going to come and stand beside me, but she's going to bring a platter and set right up here on the edge, and we're going to show you how we're going to build these burgers. I like mine just a little bit different than a lot of people. So we're gonna do this, just a little bit of that hamburger grease. For those of you trying to eat healthy, don't watch what I'm doing, because this is not good for you. But those that like a little bit, you're gonna love this. So, nice little char. All right, and this is hot, so be careful when you do that. We're gonna take this, we're gonna add to a burger. Slide it right off. Don't let me drip it down on you and burn you. You know what they should be doing on the radio right now? Cheeseburger in Paradise, Jimmy Buffett's song. Because guess where you are? You're in Cheeseburger in Paradise right now. So, you see this, we've got this, we're gonna go in, you're gonna get a still shot of it in just a second. So folks, enjoy, have a great day. I hope you enjoy the burgers.